Hello, California Lawyers Association. Congratulations on the start of your Walking the California Coast Challenge. Now, walking is the easiest way to get in shape and stay in shape. And having a goal to complete a set number of miles within a certain time frame will make it easier for you to get out the door and on your way once you get started. Now, in a crazy coincidence, I did a virtual walk around the perimeter of the United States. I began this walk on January 1st, 2004. That's when I was a runner. I completed it on June 24th, 2020 as a walker. That was 11,285 miles, 16 years. I took 2 years off when my son was young and I didn't do much then. I was a lot of shape. Now, I started the California stretch, doing exactly what you're doing. I began on June 24th, 2013. I completed 1,215 miles on April 13th, 2015. So I had started in Arizona, cutting across to San Diego, then I went all the way up the coast. The reason I did it, I'm a school teacher, and I needed a way to get in shape. I would Photoshop myself along the way, and then post maps up in my classroom, and I would goof on my students. So I have pictures of me on the Golden Gate Bridge running. At that time, I think I was still a runner when I was doing the California section. Past people that were on the bridge. I found pictures online. So that's why I did it. And there were other pictures along California. But again, it was a way to stay in shape and to have fun with my students. So it is a motivator to do a virtual walk. Just have a good time with it. Now, like I said, this goal, it kept me to go out the door. The days I'd rather sit and watch TV, I like to get out and walk, stay out there a little bit longer. I know it'll do the same for you. Now, most athletes, even professionals, tell us that the hardest part of their workout is actually just getting started, is getting out the door to begin working out. So you have your motivation, you have your reason why, and good luck with that. I just want to give you a little bit more information about walking and what I do here. So once you begin putting one foot in front of the other, you'll be on your way to a good workout and feeling great about yourself for having done that workout. Be sure to download the PDF file that I created for the California Lawyers Association. This includes my get out the door checklist. There'll be warm-up exercises, stretches that you should do after your walk is completed, and other information about walking and ways to stay safe and things to do while you walk. So why am I so enthusiastic about walking for health and fitness? It's simple. 1, walking is free. Now, as a school teacher, I don't make as much as a lawyer, so free is good. 2, walking is easy. It's something we've done since we're toddlers. And 3, it's easy on your muscles, joints, and bones. The running I was doing, the trail running I was doing, the weightlifting I was doing, contributed to a herniated disc. I was out of work for 4 months. That was about 5 years ago. Since I began exclusively walking, I've had very few injuries, minor injuries. I stubbed my toe getting out of bed, and I've had a sore back here and there, mostly from hitting golf balls. There's no question that walking is an exercise that is good for you. Now, in the long term, you'll see it makes so much sense to slow down in order to continue walking well into old age. Slow and steady wins the race. While you're walking, you'll be fitter, stronger, happier, and healthier. Walking reduces stress, it wards off depression and anxiety. It boosts your self-esteem, it improves your sleep, and it increases your creativity and problem-solving ability. Very interesting stuff with the brain. So how does walking do all this? Walking and exercise in general releases neurotransmitters, 4 of them specifically, that impact your motivation, productivity, creativity, and well-being. Those are endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. Walking will help you live longer. Walking is an aerobic exercise. It stimulates and strengthens the heart and lungs. Walking improves the body's ability to utilize oxygen. Walking lowers the risk of blood clots, and your calves acts as a venous pump, contracting and pumping blood from your feet and legs back to the heart, thereby reducing the load on your heart. By walking for exercise, you lower your blood pressure, reduce your body fat, improve your blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and increase your lungs' ability to take in oxygen. One of the most interesting findings in the past few decades is that an increase in oxygen intake is always accompanied by an uptick in mental sharpness. Exercise acts directly on the molecular machinery of the brain itself. It increases the neurons' creation, survival, and resistance to stress and damage. Walking speed. Now, this is important. Walking speed is a vital health indicator. Some studies show that your walking speed is just as important as knowing your blood pressure. Okay? The average walking speed studies show that an older person's pace, along with their age and gender, can predict their life expectancy just as well as the complex batteries of other health indicators, such as blood pressure, body mass index, chronic conditions, and smoking history. Now, walking helps prevent heart disease. Walking is one of the easiest ways to increase your physical activity and improve your health. Walking helps prevent obesity. Now, particularly the development of insulin resistance, and that's the failure of the body cells to respond to insulin. Walking helps prevent diabetes. Elevated levels of free fatty acids can make it harder for your body to process the hormone insulin. When you perform a moderate exercise like walking, your body taps into its stores of fatty acids to fuel it more than it does when you exercise vigorously. Walking helps prevent lower back pain, and this is one of the reasons I got into walking. Walking is a much lower impact activity than running, and most back pain is relieved by walking, and you can enjoy other benefits as well. Now, by adopting a regular walking routine, you will strengthen your hips, legs, ankles, feet, and your core muscles. Walking helps to provide better stability for your spine, and it helps to increase circulation in your spinal structures. It drains toxins and it pumps nutrients into surrounding soft tissue. Walking reduces pain symptoms. Now, pain often restricts mobility. Walking improves the range of motion and flexibility. You will find that your posture improves as well as your mood, and a stronger body and increased flexibility helps prevent injuries. Now, walking at least 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes is great for overall wellness and a strong body. By combining walking with a healthy diet and stress relief techniques, you will look better, feel better, and move better. Your pain will be easier to manage, and you'll avoid costly physical therapy bills. Walking improves your circulation. Walking wards off heart disease. It brings up the heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens the heart. Women who walk 30 minutes a day reduce their risk of stroke by 20% and by 40% when they step up the pace. Postmenopausal women who walk just 1 or 2 miles a day lowered their blood pressure by nearly 11 points in 24 weeks. Walking helps you do more longer. Aerobic walking and resistance exercise programs may reduce the incidence of disability in the daily activities of people who are older than 65 years old. Walking lightens the mood. A California State University at Long Branch study showed that the more steps people took during the day, the better their moods. Why? Well, walking releases natural pain-killing endorphins into the body, which is one of the emotional benefits of exercise. Walking brings you to places you never thought you'd reach, both physically and mentally. Walking leads to weight loss. A quick walk, a quick 30-minute walk, will burn about 200 calories. Now, over time, calories burned can lead to pounds lost. Walking strengthens your muscles, tones your legs, firms your abdominal muscles, and your arm muscles as you pump them while you're walking. Now, this increases your range of motion because it shifts the pressure and the weight from your joints to your muscles, which are meant to handle the weight and thus help to lessen pain, especially arthritis pain. Now, walking for health and fitness has many other great side benefits. Now, by adding body weight exercises to your walking routine, you will supercharge your walks. Incorporating these specific body weight exercises is among the best fitness program you can develop for yourself. So while you're walking, do some push-ups, Do some planks. Just hold the plank position for a while. Do it on the sidewalk. I get strange looks, but hey, I feel better than if I didn't do it. Do some squats and do lunges. You get a total body workout, upper body, lower body with these exercises along with the walking. Great way to ramp up your fitness. Walking improves your sleep. Now, women ages 50 to 75 who took 1 hour morning walks were more likely to relieve insomnia than women who didn't walk. Walking supports your joints. Joint cartilage has no direct blood supply. It gets its nutrients from the synovial or joint fluid that circulates when we move. The impact that comes from movement or compression, such as walking, squishes the cartilage and brings in oxygen and nutrients into the area. Walking improves your breath. When walking, your breathing rate increases, causing oxygen to travel faster through the bloodstream, helping to eliminate waste products and improve your energy level and the ability to heal. Walking stops the loss of bone mass. Walking can stop the loss of bone mass for those with osteoporosis. 30 minutes of walking each day reduce the risk of hip fractures by 40%. Walking slows the mental decline. Age-related memory decline is lower for those who walk more. Women walking 2.5 miles per day had a 17% decline in memory loss as opposed to a 25% decline in women who walked less than half a mile per week. Okay? Any little bit you do can help your mind. Walking lowers your Alzheimer's risk. A study found that men between the ages of 71 and 93 who walked more than a quarter of a mile per day had half the incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's disease compared to those who walked less. Walking leads to a longer life. Research says that those who exercise regularly in their 50s and 60s are 35% less likely to die over the next 8 years than their non-walking counterparts. That number shoots up to 45% less likely for those who have underlying health conditions. All right, so that's a lot of the statistics and benefits of walking. So as I wind down this presentation, so you can get out and walk more, let me leave you with this, okay? How to supercharge your walking. Now, like I said, walking speed is a powerful indicator of life expectancy. So to increase your average walking speed, think of the acronym STEPS, STEPS. Now, having this simple mental device to remind you of what you need to do will get you moving quickly with just a little practice. Now, on your next walk, keep the steps in mind as you take each step. Okay, S stands for shorter, quicker strides. Turnover rate is key to quicker walking. The more steps you take per mile, the quicker you will walk. Think of a car's piston pumping up and down quickly. Now, you may think that longer strides will help you walk faster, but this is not the case. Increasing your stride, put your legs in an outstretched position, kind of acts like a brake. So, if you walk with music, choose songs with different beats per mile, then match your steps to the beat. Shorter strides are better. The T stands for toes propel you forward. Push off your toes of your back foot, which propels you forward for your next step. Engage your core and glutes. Squeeze your glutes and engage your core to support your spine. Strong core muscles, that's the abdominal muscles, back muscles, and your butt muscles, or gluteus maximus, are essential to keeping your balance and walking well. P stands for posture. Keep your body straight and your head up. This expands the chest cavity and increases your oxygen intake by more than 30%. Also, keep your eyes up ahead and quicken your pace. Use your peripheral vision to watch where your feet plant on the ground. Swing your arms quickly. That's the S in steps. An easy way to quicken your walking pace is to quicken the speed at which you swing your arms back and forth. If you focus on your arms, your legs will naturally follow without the urge to lengthen your stride. I teach this to my runners all the time. I'm a running coach. Keep your arms bent and swing them back and forth quickly in a compact motion to increase your momentum. Your shoulders should be relaxed and down. Now, during each walk, keep steps in mind. Pick a point in the distance. Consciously apply steps in reaching that point. Keep your focus on each of the 5 aspects of steps. Eventually, your body will adjust to the quicker pace and you will naturally move faster and with more pep in your step. So, Good luck to all of you who are on your way up the California coast. Please download the information I have available to you. Sign up for my mailing list to get more great walking content, and specifically my Walking Inspiration newsletter. This is Frank for Walking for Health and Fitness. Walk on.